Good morning, my friends. I would like to ask you to take a nice, easy breath in, an easy sigh. Make that real nice sound. So welcome to Touching the Edge. Good morning. And well, actually, when I say good morning, I actually mean good early afternoon. First off, I should also just express that I'm sorry I wasn't able to get this up earlier today. Last week was a tough week. I'm back in Minneapolis, and I'm also dealing with a chronic fatigue issue, actually a chronic immune issue, both. And so it's a challenge, and it's a challenge because of some of the other challenges that are going on right now. But it actually is a wonderful challenge because it brings me exactly to where I need to be today, which is to talk to you about touching the edge. I really want to encourage you to touch your edge and to understand what your edge is. Your edge is your current edge of limitation. It exists in whatever you do. If you're training for a marathon, if you're lifting weights, if you are setting limits with someone who is challenging, there's always an edge. There's an edge in every capacity. And we want to understand that that edge is actually for our benefit. If we can be open to it, if we can be expansive and really understand what the edge has to offer us, we're here to touch our edge. The edge is here to be respected. It's not here to be brutalized or to just have some sort of concept of manifest destiny. No matter what, you're going to do this certain thing. So in this 40-day practice, touching the edge means about having a goal structure, having a set path that you're going to go from here to there, whatever it is that you're working to achieve. And yet it's also a map that deals with the actual real topography, the real landscape. You know, for instance, if you were taking a map and you're going somewhere or using GPS, if you're told to turn a certain direction and cross the bridge, if there's no bridge, you're not going to just go over. This is what it means to touch the edge. You know, if you have a goal in terms of how much weight you want to be lifting at a particular time or whatever it is that it might be, if you had some shift, you have to shift the relationship to that. You know, when you touch the edge, when you do what you're capable of and not hide from your edge, when you really touch the edge, because your edge, touching the edge is still going to be a challenge. It's still going to be something that feels scary, but you're not forcing your way into it. You're not pushing into impingement. You know, instead, you're touching it and being, grateful for it and listening to it. But then one day when you reach out to touch the edge, there's an expansion. Suddenly you have more capability than what you've ever had before. So just want to ask you to be aware of what touching the edge means in the 40 days. It does not mean that we're changing the goal. Remember, what we're going for is a direction, not a destination. So even as we are working for specific goals, it's really about the specific direction that we're looking for. So this week, touch your edge without bursting through it. This is the second week of our 40 days. Let's do this. You know, the world is needing us right now, and not in a mercantile sort of relationship, a dedication no matter what to the values that you have. Kindness is all important. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. So again, what we're going for is a direction, not a destination. And so even though it means very specific sorts of output, what we're going to do to achieve that direction, at the same time, we have to have a deep and responsive listening. The listening is really going to tell us what we need to do. I bring my hands into prayer position and I bow to you eternally. Namaste. Have a wonderful day today. Don't forget to check out DrakePoe.com this evening. Bye-bye.